What's going on, Bigfoot World?
What up, guys?
I see everybody out there starting without us. Gene, I seen that comment. That was a good one. That was a good one. How's everybody doing this week? What's going on, Brenda? Mary, I see everybody's on there, Kathy. It should be an interesting Friday Night Live. See what's going to happen this week. Hey guys, we'll talk about the live that happened here in a couple minutes. That live just was sad.
Yeah, it just didn't work. He thought he had so much footage, come back, there was nothing. What's going on, guys? Let's see who's still saying hi.
Everybody's stuck on hey and hi. But it is good to see everybody on here. Everybody jumping on here. Guys, the other night we went out there to the old Bluff Charge area, and I had the best light for the live so you guys can see what we was looking at. And Fred had the second best light so he can film what was going on out there. I was on live for an hour and 30 minutes, and on YouTube would only let 7 minutes play.
7 seconds.
Yeah, 7 seconds. It wasn't even 7 minutes. It was 7 seconds of the live stream, and I was live for an hour 35 minutes.
You can see in the video that I filmed, he's still filming live.
The whole time you guys seen on Fred's video that I was live the whole time. Everything that was happening was happening right there beside me. I was live, and you could hear the sound. Man, it would have been a great live, but YouTube wouldn't let it go up. But can you guys hear me? See, that's pretty good. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know the stream's going all right.
They've got 34 people watching, only 7 likes, man. That's kind of sad.
And everybody. That's cool. Thanks, Brenda.
Oh, what up, man?
But yeah, YouTube wouldn't let that live stream go up. I filmed for an hour, 30, 35 minutes. The whole trip out there. And it just, man, YouTube didn't let it go up. There was a phone tower a mile behind us. We had full signal. But you know what? There's a bunker up on top of that mountain, as I was telling you guys. And I think there might be a scrambler, and it scrambled our signal out to where it wouldn't let no video transaction take place out there. So everything we do on that side of the mountain, even though there's a phone tower out there, it still won't let no signal go through. Is that? It's a tag link to his channel, but. Yeah, it was crazy out there. It was crazy. Scott Malika found so many pictures from how close they was. When we got up on top of the waterfall, they started it sounded like a bunch of monkeys in a tree all around us. I didn't want to go too much further. For one, I didn't know them woods up in there, and I didn't want to get lost in the night. And then somebody said, Bodie, oh, Brenda. I thought I seen my mom on there talking crap. But she probably on here. Give her a minute. She'd be talking. And then on the way back down, out around to the waterfall, coming back down to the bottom, right before we started down to the bottom, we heard rock cracking.
Okay, so you guys try to wrestle herd monkeys.
Yeah. What is it?
Kathy on the bottom.
In the trees.
They was all around us, them baby monkeys up there. We were tripping around. I was trying to talk to them. There's a gigantic nest in the canopy. It's like all weaved in up there on top a little bit. There was something up there chattering up there, and then they was talking all around us. So I just, come on, guys, let's back out. It's nighttime. They're making these kind of sounds. We're going to go back in the daytime and explore. But another thing that got me it's in between Carnival and Ohio Powell. It's a national state park. Why would there be no trespassing signs on a state park? I mean,
Yeah, it was weird.
that was kind of weird to me. Why it had? I know there's a bunker up on top of that mountain. I filmed. It's called on the video called Mike's Spot. Went back to Mike's Spot and they cut all them trees down. But I thought we were going to get lost up there. But we're going to go back in the daytime. There's just so much we
Couldn't see.
Yeah, the lighting was bad. I took the only good light for the live stream so you guys can see, and YouTube didn't. Either YouTube didn't let that video go through or go up, or there's a scrambler up there and it scrambled. It was weird because when I came home, I checked the video and only 7 seconds. Well, it said 20 seconds, but only 7 seconds would play. So I had to delete that, and it was hour 35 minute long live stream out there. It's like it killed me because I wanted you guys to see what we seen. It's when it comes to filming in the Bigfoot world, it's like there's no luck whatsoever. He just woke up. I had to get him up for this live stream. But other than that, man, we got a couple of things lined up. I'm still planning. Joe, I know you're watching. I know there's a lot going on with the shop, but we got to go do Sheila's World, man, this week. I'm ready. Sheila's ready. All the fans are ready. So
I'm not ready.
let's go do Sheila's World this week. Going on, Nene, bro, mama. It's good to see everybody on here. Everybody coming every week. That means a lot, guys. That says something. I can't wait for Sheila's World myself. I'm kind of scared and I'm kind of excited at the same time. But we got Sheila's ready. I'm ready. Now I just gotta get my uncle out there, get him. He's gotta get him geared in the gear. So he's on here watching. Joe, let's go. It's time for you.
Captain said, "What is
Time
Sheila's
for you to
World?"
get out there.
He did a video on it.
Yeah, we did a video on Sheila's World. Sheila's an older lady. She might be watching. She beats me up when that car old, but she's her whole childhood. She grew up with a clan of Bigfoot around her house. They would come once a year, steal pig off of her. When she'd have to walk like a half a mile to the end of the road to the bus stop, and they would walk her to the bus stop. And well, still almost to the bus stop, they would stop, and then she had like another 100 feet to go to the end of the road, and she said they would stop right here and wait. Well, how I found out how I met Sheila, I was doing a side job for her. It's better to start that way. I was doing a side job for Sheila, and on the way back from doing the yard work that she had me doing out there, she was telling me about how she grew up with them, and they would come once a year and steal a pig out of backyard. And her dad was thinking that it was her sister's brother-in-law or something like that. She'll tell you guys a story, and it turned out that Bigfoot was coming in. They found his footprints in the mud, 16 inches long, like 4 inches wide, and going up over the bank. So they had this. Well, they didn't have it. A university college of some sort came and took the whole ground, and they didn't just cast the footprint. They took this chunk of the ground and took the whole footprint out of the ground and analyzed it like that. So and they never heard nothing back. They came out and damaged her property, cut up her property and everything. Never told her nothing. Never heard nothing else back from that. But the last time when she was telling me the story, she stopped. She said, "This is the foundation where I grew up." And then when we turned around and came out to the road, she said, "They followed me the whole way out here." And she pulled over. She said, "This is where they stopped and waited." And she got out the car and walked out around to the back of the car and started. She Well, she didn't really say much of anything. Everything on the passenger side of the car just started. Trees started shaking. Teeth was clattering. They was hollering like whoa, like talking like a deaf person was talking. And behind us across the creek, a red one came out across. It scared me. I was trying to get back in the car, but when you get out, the new cars when you get out, they automatic lock. I'm telling Sheila, let me in. She's no, it's okay. They know me. They remember me. But Sheila, they don't know me. Please open this door. She wouldn't open the door. She wouldn't even let me back in the car. I was scared. It sounded like 20 gorillas up in just right up on the side of the road, up in the weeds, just going off. They like they was happy. They seen her and they was happy that they remember they seen her. It blew my mind. It scared me. And then finally she hit the button on her keyring laughing, and I jumped in the car. She's still sitting out there talking to him for like 2, 3 more minutes. But on the way home, here he goes. On the way home, when we left that spot, I was shook.
Been there, brother.
I was shook. But on the way home, uh, she was telling me. She was telling me the story about how they'd come down and would take a pig, and then how every for her whole life, even through high school, they would walk her to the bus stop, walk her back. She would play with him in the backyard, and not only that, her and her sister know where they live. She knows exactly where they live. There's a cave where the water. I said this a million times, and I told you guys. I know most of you guys are tired of hearing it, but a couple of you are asking. But there's a waterfall, and back behind the waterfall is a cave system, and they live back in behind there. So she said they won't even let you 50 or 100 feet up to them before they'll chase you off to push a tree, throw a tree at you. Even if I get that on film, it would be amazing. It'd be more than enough. It would be more than I could ask for. But we're going to try to get out there, and Sheila said she'll sit in the car and wait while we walk up to the cave and try to film up into the cave. Brenda said what?
I said your mom said hi.
Oh, my mom's on there?
Yeah.
What's going on, Mom? I was talking about Sheila's world. But we're getting ready to do that. We're getting ready to do that real soon. The only hold up is my Uncle Jay. He's been working on the pizza shop, getting it opened up. But I'm gonna get some. I gotta get some moderators in here because that shit's getting retarded.
Just all the way down.
Yeah.
Just whoever is being retarded up at the top.
Yeah. Give me a minute, guys. Let me get rid of this a-hole. Guys, I need a moderator. Some of you guys have been my loyal that I know forever.
I don't think they can see that.
I know you can see it until I hide it. But for shit like this right here, I need you guys. All right, bye-bye, user. You just got blocked. But guys, I need a moderator for a-hole just like that. For you guys that's been there for a long time and been a subscriber forever, I'm gonna pick a couple of you that actually want to be a moderator and for dumbasses that pop up with stupid shit like that. Guys, feel free. Well, you guys do that anyway. I seen some of the comments, some of the bad comments, and then I didn't even have to say anything. You guys was like ready to go meet up with them. To meet me at Walmart. I'll be at the parking lot on the side at the blue car. Just wait. You guys are great, man. I appreciate it. That means a lot to us. Just to know you got our backs like that. When it comes to dumbasses like that, that means a lot. But thanks, real mama. But let me get caught up on you guys' comments real quick. Mom, I see you. What's going on, Sam? Kim. Yeah, them damn trolls, man. That's how you know that it gets old. But what can you do? What can you do?
Bluff unless they come.
That's it, Martha. My mom's telling everybody hi, but well, we talked about Sheila's world. We talked about the cave, or not the cave, but out the bluff area. We're going back out there too. We're going back out there real soon. I want to go out there in the daytime and check that area a lot better. I want to check that big ass nest that's weaved up in the canopy. I want to get that on in daylight. Somebody asked asked me to answer this on the live. If you're on here, I hope so. About the dirt road that we was walking out. That's a sheepskin trail we was walking out, and it takes you if you follow it from Connerville, it'll take you to Ohio, it'll take you on into Maryland. The other way, take you into Washington D.C. The trails never end, and the whole way along there is nothing but mountains on one side and a river on the other side. And we're in between. Everything comes down in the evening to get a drink. And yeah, the bluff where me and Carrie, the bluff, I call it the bluff area because that's where when me and Carrie was down there, one come up over the bank at us like it was going like linebackers run through us, but it stopped and snorted like breathed out his nose, and we took off. Scary. What's going on, Sandra? Yeah, it's Sandra. You're the perfect candidate for the moderator. But that thing said that means a lot. I don't know if it's just nervous still or just we just say F it and do what we gotta do. As like Bruce Willis said, the only way you're gonna get next to Bigfoot is you live on the edge, and that's what we've been doing, going out there. And that was sure as shit. Definitely an ambush area. That waterfall down underneath that waterfall, all that water gushing down, running. That they could jump down off the rocks down onto us. It was like a pinching point to where they feed from right there in that area. I had a bad feeling about that area up there from the gate before we even got back. That's the first time we ever made it back there at nighttime, and it's spooky, but especially when the monkeys started sounding off, the rock clacking. We got that on Fred picked that up too on his camera when we was coming back down around down to the bottom of the waterfall, down underneath in the water. There was rock clacking. I hollered whenever it started happening. As soon as I say, guys, there's rock clacking down there, you guys can hear it. Just turn that TV up a little bit, you'll hear it. It was real spooky. That's what I mean. Fred had the second best light. I had the best light because I was live, so you guys can see it. And the signal just it was supposed to be live, but either YouTube cut that out or there was just a scrambler there because there's right behind us. I could see the light flashing on the cell tower. It wasn't even a mile back behind us. We had plenty of signal. So I don't know what happened with that live stream. I wish so bad it went through because it would have been it was a great video. It was exciting out there, spooky. Shit was talking beside us, right beside us. It was just talking as we walking out. It was nuts. What's going on, Deb? Kim? Just for fun, I see you on there. But what you guys want to talk about tonight? We're just trying to get into this evening.
We calls and ask all the questions. There's some other questions or the comments.
All right, let me get caught up on your comments. I'll get on them.
Someone was a new subscriber.
Thanks, Mary. That means a lot.
Is the waterfall natural? Is the purpose natural?
Just for fun, off my research. Yeah.
Kim Perez asked the waterfall was natural or through pipelines natural.
Yeah, it was a natural runoff off that mountain there, coming down into the river. but it's beautiful up there. It's like a 20-foot waterfall that comes down over it. Night vision camera for sure. The guys, we've been waiting on this package. I'm not even gonna talk about this package. When it comes, it comes. If it don't, we'll get it eventually, guys. But have you guys checked out the story of that family that lived with the Bigfoot family for 50 years? You would learn something. Yes, I did, and that's a very the living with Bigfoot for 50 years. I believe that fully. I mean,
if they want to see that waterfall during the day, it's on that one video.
30-some-thousand.
If you want to see, yeah, Fred's right.
If you want to see
that video during that area during the day,
there's a little bit of that spot.
There's on that bike. That video is called "We Found Exploring Gone Wrong." Was it?
Yeah.
I think it was Exploring Gone Wrong. The video is called on my channel.
If we found something
in the broad daylight, Fred was getting a drink out of that waterfall, and right up above him, Bigfoot was standing up there looking down at him, watching him get a drink out of the waterfall. Mm-hmm. We wasn't looking up there; we was watching the water come down. If you go back, nobody noticed that on that video. The only thing they want to talk about is the fish station at the end of the video. But at the beginning of the video, there's a Bigfoot standing right on top of Fred's head for like 2 minutes, and nobody ever noticed that. That video got 365,000 views, and nobody ever noticed that big. Well, I think maybe one person noticed that Bigfoot standing up there on top of Fred, looking down, and you can see him moving, going in behind the tree, everything for 2 minutes. I'm filming this, and nobody caught that. And this is like the first time that I even announced it, that Bigfoot's on top of Fred in that video. But only like maybe 1 or 2 people ever caught that. But I remember when rocks was being thrown and Jeff was standing below. I saw Bigfoot up above the cave. That was the first time we went down there. That was a monster. I seen that. He shook me. When I looked up and seen him standing there looking down at us, that put a fear through my body. He didn't even say nothing. He didn't have to. The way he was looking down and the ripples in his body and the cuts in the shoulders, and he had no neck. He was like a bodybuilder, 4 foot wide. That put a fear through my body that I still can't explain to this day. But we keep going back. That's what I don't understand. We keep going back like dumbasses waiting for one of them to jump on us. But none jumped on us yet. Pig crazy. How far back in the video?
What's the video? Well,
on the video, you mean you talking about what?
In that series.
The video's on top of Fred. Bigfoot's on top of Fred, Sandra. It's in the beginning. It's in the beginning of the video.
Is it? I think we found something bad.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the website right now. That's what I was doing. I don't know.
Yeah. Pop up was.
Yeah.
Turned around, they might be able to see.
It's called "Think We Found Something Bad: Exploring Gone Wrong." It's at the beginning of it.
To the camera. I'm just working on it.
It's it's a light. Yeah. It's called something gone.
Think we found something bad. Exploring gone wrong.
It's at the beginning, Sandra. You'll see the waterfall. You'll see that everything's in the daytime. How the whole layout is. The Bigfoot standing right up on top by the tree. You'll see him moving. You'll see how massive he is. I don't think the
waterfall's in that one though. It's in that series.
It wasn't rain season when we was there. I don't think. It was. Oh, yeah. You was drinking from it.
Yeah. It was right in the beginning. As soon as you push play, it's right there.
As soon as you push play, it's right at the beginning. It's at that video.
It's that area of the daytime. They changed it though. The bench is different.
Yeah, we started that video right there at that waterfall. If you guys want to go back and look at it. Nene, I see you. Yeah. I'm trying to get it caught up on you guys' questions. It's like it's rolling. in a trail can. I'm gonna have to check that out. There's a Sasquatch. I'm subscribed to him. I have to take a look at that, Laura. Sandra, yep. It's at the beginning. Check that out. Kathy, you guys need to bring some treats out. I got some, but I got some from Jill. Jill sent $20 donation. I got some stuff for, but it's for Bigfoot land, and I ain't making it out the Bigfoot land yet. But as soon as we get out the Bigfoot land, Jill, I know you're on here. I'm going to get. I only been gifting that clan out there because that's really the only clan that we know that we've been interacting with. These other two, I don't know if it's the same clan from that area, 2 mountains away. I don't know if it's the same Bigfoots. I don't think they are because of the way the difference in their actions telling me that it's not. So I only feed the one clan. So
yeah, the thumbnails the kids on the bikes.
Yep, that's it, Sandra. 366,000 views, and the only thing to worry about is the fish cleaning station at the end. No one noticed the Bigfoot standing on top of Fred's head in that video. Hey Jeff, did you talk to Brad Graff? Not yet, not yet. Gene was telling me. Gene, I ain't even talked to nobody about it yet. I've been kind of sitting here, just like thinking about it. They're doing a documentary here in PA on Bigfoot and on Gene property, and we might be. I got to get in contact with them, see about being a part of that TV documentary out there. So that'd be pretty interesting too. At the same time with everything else that we got working on. Dev's not in it. Michelle, are you?
Dev's coming back.
Deb, I'm not going to talk about Deb. Somebody left a comment about Deb in one of the videos, my last video, and I'm just going to leave that be. But I said what I said about it. It's I should. Yeah, Fred been out of the hole for a little while now, kinda. Thanks, Lisa. That made my mind go blank. I was just thinking of something, and you made my mind go blank. That means a lot. I appreciate that. William, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Watch the videos.
Go back and watch it. I don't even worry about it. It's nothing. Let's let that go. Let's let that go. You guys go get me in trouble. Right, Mary? Somebody hard at me. Somebody that I said I ain't gonna talk about it, but you know me, guys. I can't hold it in. It's like if it eats at me, I gotta let it out. I can't hold a secret. Don't tell me no secrets, because I'm telling everything. Somebody on there left a comment that some people do have powers, and maybe she's seeing something that I'm not seeing, and that I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. And my response to that person that left that comment on that video is, I didn't judge a book by its cover. I thought that was a nice person. I brought her into my team. I showed her my area, and she talked about killing my family. So that's not judging by a book by its cover. That's calling it how I seen it. And right now, I ain't got to worry about that because she's over there, right over there at Woodburger Farm, over there at Rick's Barn, stealing all the liquor. As long as Rick got the liquor over there, I ain't got to worry about it. Till he runs out of liquor, I got to start looking in the woods for her because she's going to jump out behind a rock and get me. She threatened me, told me to watch walking around corners because I never know when she's going to jump out.
Yeah, she never know when the boogeyman's going to pop out. She's crazy.
That's where I'm at with that. I had to let it out. I didn't want to tell you guys. She's crazy. She got like 5, 6. I'm not saying that she ain't got no gifts.
Debbie says
because
that's crazy woman.
I got certain gifts, native gifts myself on reading animals. Animals attracted to me. They come. I'll sit there in the woods and deers walk up to me. I have a special gift. I've seen a albino gigantic white buck come walk up to me and snort. I mean, I got a special gift when it comes to animals and reading people. So I'm not saying that she don't have a special gift, but at the same time,
she might be a little over exaggerative.
Bitch is crazy. I'm gonna keep it real. She's crazy. But I just wanted to. She's from Philadelphia. I brought her in. I wanted her to see what we was experiencing with the Bigfoot claim, because a lot of shit don't get picked up on camera, or a lot of the sounds, the feelings that you get, the static that makes your hair stand up. You can hear them over on the other side of the rock talking like they're planning on lynching you. It's just there's a lot of different things that happen that I can't get on camera. The camera won't pick up. And Deb was a local researcher from Pittsburgh or Philadelphia. I wanted to come in. She drove in like 6 hours, 8 hours to get here. And the whole time she plotted on kill her to stop. So I didn't I didn't want to keep bringing her up, but the comment on there kind of irritated me. Don't judge a book by its cover. I really don't, and I really didn't. I called it how I seen it.
Call it how that happened.
She came out. I give her the experience that she asked for. We even seen a white Bigfoot that day. Well, she didn't. She was talking to a stump, but the rest of my team seen the Bigfoot take off, stand up, and run across the rock face. And we had a perfect sighting. It was like 20, 30 yards away, and it blurred across right in front of us.
It was from the sit still position to like instant blur, gone. Nothing moves that fast.
He was big and white, and it wasn't an older Bigfoot. You could tell when they're old. They got the salt and pepper look. This thing was solid, pure white. He stood out so much on that top of that rock face. It just, I don't know how nobody can see him because it's just so big and white. And then he stood up and went across there. I don't. He should be
trees, walls.
He should be seen a lot. How white he is, because he don't blend in the woods at all. He stood out so much. I think that's why he hides a cleanup high up on them rock faces, and we're always down low to where that's his only shelter he got. Frank, you're crazy, Frank. But I gotta hide that. I can't let that out there. Mary, you guys are crazy. If I would say half this stuff you guys are typing on here, I wouldn't be on here. I wouldn't be a YouTuber no more. You guys have had me fired before I got started. I did get that on film, Robin. It's on film. Higher Truth did a video on that. I told you guys a million times. I spelled it. This Higher Truth. This truth is spelled 7 RUTH. Cave. What's it called? Cave camping going wrong. Voices.
Something like that. Yeah.
That explains the whole thing. He took her videos. He took my videos. He broke them down. That and whoever said I was judging the book by its cover, As higher truth, if I was judging a book by its cover, I went by what I seen, what we experienced, and I asked her what the hell she's talking about. But other than that, we're still up and we ain't closed the doors. If you guys want to come out and experience what we experienced, I know it's getting in the colder months, but in the spring coming up, you guys want to hook up with us and head out there and experience what we experienced, and you ain't got 6 or 7 people living inside one human body. Hey, you're more than welcome. Come out and roll with us. Like, just come out and see what we see. There anytime you guys, like I said, we ain't close the door just because there's one bad apple. I mean, not all people are bad, just a couple. So we ain't just gonna close the doors because one a-hole came in and talk about killing my family. I just link up on Facebook. We'll talk back and forth. I'll get to know you and we'll hook shit up. We'll get out there, make it happen. Tracy, my whole family thinks I'm crazy. So but the thing is, it's the ones that don't believe that Bigfoot don't exist. It's the ones that sitting on the couch watching TV, watching us go out there into the woods. If they would go out there one time and just walk through there, they would see there's something that you can't explain is doing them to them trees, doing them to them rocks. It's just something there. And that's how I feel about the non-believers. If they would, what? Frank. Shit.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Frank, man. I think this is a big one, man. I had a chest pain when that popped up. You might be sending me to the hospital. You better slowly roll a little bit. Damn. Thanks, Frank. That meant a lot, man. Your friend has the gift of Bigfoot. He has the gift of being fucking crazy. You didn't see him out there? We was walking out the trail, and right to my left, something hollered at me. All of us just hollered at us. And Fred goes out around and goes down to it. I'm like, shine the light on Fred. Give him all the light. He's walking at this damn thing. He don't know if it's a bear, a monster, a fucking alien. This thing's down there talking to him. He's walking up to it and shit. Fred's crazy when it goes out there. You guys might not realize some of that shit, but when that thing started talking, Fred jetted down there to it. I'm freaking like, give him the light, hold the light on him. Shit, just run if it gets snatched. Fuck it, he's already gone. I was panicking out there, but it was nuts. We're going back out there and film that shit up top a little bit better. That area is crazy. That area is interesting because I know they come down through there, they mess around in that river. They get mussels out of that river, fish, drink out of it. They do a lot with that river, and it's a main line coming off of that mountain. Yeah. We're all the way out through there, and we're right in the middle and out, so we're seeing them coming up and down. But now it's not just Bigfoot. There's mountain cats, there's panthers going through there. There's some great black bear going down, crossing down over. They say that there's no panther in PA, but I've seen them myself. I've chased one on my quad for a good half a mile. So they're definitely here. Without a shadow of a doubt, I've seen the black panther.
Brown said, "What the hell? In his area."
We're doing good, Frank. You made it even better. But hold my beer. Yeah, he was. He was as soon as it started talking, he went straight down to it. Damn, what's he doing? He trying to is he commit suicide? What? He went down to talk to it and shit. I wasn't expecting that one. Brown Dwarf, I see you on here. Hey, you're slacking on the videos just as much as we are, Brown Dwarf. You gotta get on the ball, get out there. You gotta get out there. We ain't been out there. A lot of things going on with us. We just ain't out there as much as we want to be. If Fred gets in a fight with Bigfoot, we'll have to bail him out of Bigfoot jail. Shit, that'd be a good fight. I'll film it before I run. Fred might win that fight. Did you guys see that bear, that grizzly bear in that video with the Bigfoot and the grizzly bear fighting? I know it's fake, but that's what I thought of when you guys said that shit. Bear, fucking afraid I had a Bigfoot in the headlock wrestling on him and shit. That'd be the craziest shit in the world to see. What is a dog, man? I don't know myself, Dave. I know they're out there. I don't know if it's a government creation or if it's a natural creation or what the hell them things are, but the dogmen are definitely out. I had a close encounter with them. We heard them like scream behind me. Me and Fred was sitting on the bank 10 feet behind us. It like screamed, and we stood up, turned around, and there was nothing there. It was like a wide open creek bed. There was nothing there at all. It was, so we had some scary experiences out there. My mom said friends too kind-hearted to fight Bigfoot. Shit. Let Bigfoot come out and take something off of him and watch how kind-hearted he is. Let him come out and take an apple or banana or something off of him. They're fighting. Skinwalker, the Brown Dwarf. Yeah, them skinwalkers. I've been interested in them. I watched just about every video on it, on Skinwalker Ranch, the disappearances, all that shit. But that's not nothing to do with dog, man. That's one certain Indian tribe. They like have their own little thing where they intermix voodoo and with the spiritual of animals and the combination, and they're combining them, and they're becoming with these abilities to do some shit that they should be doing. And it's really the only, I'm not sure which Indian tribe it is. I'll look into it. I know what it is, but I don't want to say the wrong tribe because I can get in trouble. Maybe you guys know which tribe it is, but there's only one Indian tribe out there that messes with the skin, with like taking appearances of other animals and different sorts of that nature. But I don't even know how we even got onto that conversation. I just know by when I lived in Oklahoma, out there, they got the reservations, and man, Francine's full-blooded, and I went to a powwow with her, and you learn so much out there, so much. You see so much, you experience so much, and if you're young and you're not open-minded to something like that, don't go, because you'll be scarred for life. You'll never go back to another one. I saw where the Bigfoot can see it like from cameras. Yeah, Tracy, you talking about like the deer? I don't think they can see the light. I think they're setting off some kind of frequency, and they can hear it like the deer can. Like we can hear that. They can hear some kind of frequency coming off them deer cans. Every animal that ever got taken a picture of by a deer can, the animal was looking at that deer can because they emit like a humming sound before it actually takes the picture. They light up, even if it's they know they're there. They'll come up behind them, bury them, break them, run off with them. They know they're there. The deer cams do not work. You need to find something that don't emit that or that blocks that sound somehow. A camera that don't have that whatever. I can't get enough of the structures. Right. Oh, said that. They live in Greensburg. You're watching now. I seen you on there earlier. And guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I mean, that means a lot to us. But when you guys is asking us, like when you go out to the woods, first thing, what do you do on start to even begin on tracking a Bigfoot? And it it's like you got to find their trail. They have their own trails. You can walk into any woods and not see anything, and you got to pretty much know what you're looking for. And most of you guys from watching our videos, Rio's, Colorado Bigfoot, to the woods, look, not just one lean, because it could have been from a tree falling. There'd be a row of leans. This lean 20 feet later, there's another lean, and then there'll be an X burr, and then they'll be saying make a left or right, whichever side that the next lean's on. Go up, follow that lean, then that lean 20 feet. Every 15, 20 feet, there'll either be a lean on a tree or there'll be a row of logs connecting, detecting. If you follow that, it'll take you to the shelter, it'll take you to the food source, or it'll take you to the water. It's them, and that's the best way. Rio taught me that. That's why I don't understand why he just. I understand now. At first, when he first quit, I didn't understand because he was like me. He had to know more and more about these creatures.
So once the color Bigfoot was assessed and start back profiling.
Lately, they've got a hold of him. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But oh damn, it's your birthday, Frank, and you're sending me money, man. Happy birthday. Guys, don't make me do that. You know I don't like old secrets, and you're gonna start talking about something. I like Colorado Bigfoot. I mean, I like his structures. I like him as a person. I like him. I like him. I don't. That's the best I can do with it. I like him. I like his videos, but lately he made. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that go. But I like Colorado Bigfoot. I ain't got nothing bad to say. I got a few disagreements about it. Like he looks at it differently than I do.
I like it too, but you're starting to lose it.
Right. That's where I'm at with it. It's like you said it best. I'm leaving it at that. But let me get caught up on you guys. Trail cams don't work. I try. They really don't. They don't. All right, everybody give it. Yeah.
It's Woodburger's birthday, not Frank's.
Oh, it's Woodburger.
Yeah.
Rick's? It's Rick's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm about to go over there and harass him today. I know he's gonna be live. He's probably live having my peoples out over there watching Rick. But I like Rick, man. Rick's a good guy. He's I like watching Rick. Some catching up on your videos, Jeff. I am so tired tonight. So say, take your time. You'll get caught up. You'll get caught up. If you wrap the camcorder up in aluminum foil and yarn to signal that the Bigfoot caught it. Sensors. You know, but we'll talk about that later after. We'll talk about that later on. Is it different? Colorado big guy. He is a different person. That's you guys keep talking about him, but He did. If you go back and watch his videos, I mean, I watched all of them. Everything that you guys put up, I watched, and he went from some good, solid evidence to you guys are gonna make me do it. You guys are gonna make me do it. But he was going from going to producing good, solid evidence, big structures, 2,000-pound trees getting flipped over, rammed into the ground, root balls up in the air, the tridents, all that. And then he started coming in with these little people and these fairyland people, and then he lost me. I ain't watched the video in a couple months because of that. So the Colorado Bigfoot, miss you. We miss you, man. Come back. The best one he made was the one he got grief on. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you get a good video, a good piece of footage of some actual evidence of a Bigfoot out there hollering at you, or you get a Bigfoot running across there, shaking shit, throwing trees. You're gonna get a bunch of trolls. There's associations out there that's paid to discredit you, troll you, say it's this when it's that. It's it's a part of the show. You got to take, like they was making fun of me when I said you got to take the good with the trolls. No matter what, as soon as it seems I ain't even going. Let's change that subject because that's going to lead them to get me into trouble too. A whole lot of property paranoia. It's not even that. It's not even that. I wish it was paranoia, but when you go through two computers getting fried at the same time, your YouTube channel getting hacked and all that, and your car blowing up, your quad motor blowing up. I mean,
times.
yeah, not just three times. My quad blew up three times back to back. So if you think that's paranoia, I just call the shit how I see it. When shit, if it's Saudi, it's Saudi. Yeah. Yes, that Michelle. Why don't we try playing some native music? We everything we get in Bigfoot land. We got it takes us a couple hours just to walk out to that spot to get out deep into that forest to where that location is, and the carries extra weight to what we're already carrying. It's just too much. So that's pretty much why we don't. Um, he could have experienced you at prayed and look at you now. You are pretty great. Thanks, Captain. We ain't great. We're just out here trying to figure out what's going on out there, man. The more we learn about Bigfoot, the more it seems like we don't know really anything. There's so much more that I understand with these things. Um, it's like, are they our missing link? Are they us? Are they like? Are we revolved from them? It's like they're so human in so many different ways, and it brings up more questions and more questions, and that makes me want to even do it even more. But there's you guys, you and I wonder, you and I wonder what has happened to a couple of good ones that were all a sudden gone. Yeah, Laura B. I noticed that too. The best ones are gone, and they either got scared off, threatened off, hacked off. It's there's no way. That's just the way it is in the Bigfoot world. The woo Jeff. I'm see that woo can mean a million different things. What it do? that woo can mean. It's like everybody has their own definition of woo, and it crashes with everybody, and that's what everybody argues about because in everybody's mind, the woo factor, like some people think that Bigfoot can go invisible and just vanish right in front of you, become transparently. Some people think it's the spiritual world to the Bigfoot. See, you guys got me rambling, but woo, I don't like talking about the woo factor because I don't understand it myself. There's a lot of paranormal shit that goes on at the same time the Bigfoot shit goes on, but that don't mean that they're linked together. It could just mean the woods are haunted and the Bigfoot got to live with the ghost. That's I don't know. The best I can explain it. Why did I keep hearing a bell? Anyone else hear it? Hey, Ma, it's my phone. My phone's right here, and it keeps dinging. It keeps notifications. Just ignore it. My cloaking, yeah, bring that out. I don't believe that they have that ability. I'm not saying that they can. I don't know if they can or they can. I never seen them do it. I don't believe that they can. I think they're just like deer. A deer lays down on the ground, you can walk right over top of it and not see it just because it blends in so well with its surroundings. The same thing with them. They build up structures and barricades and set it behind them just so it breaks up the silhouette of what they look like. It's they camouflage themselves with their surroundings. They don't. I don't believe that they could just vanish and cloak out just like that. I mean, I've been messing with them for we've been messing with them 4 or 5 years, maybe longer, and not one person in my team seen anything that has anything to do with cloaking out. Every activity we've ever had was always flesh and something there. It was a flesh and blood animal screeching across there, hollering, throwing rocks or something. There was activity of something there physically, not. That's the best I can go with that one.
Well, we had a lot of other things happen too, that the music and
that's the paranormal shit. That's running along with the Bigfoot. We had a lot of paranormal shit in that forest. Like Fred said, some shit that you'd have to be there to really understand and feel what's going on in this forest. The forest is packed with some crazy. Every day. It never surprises me every time I go out there. We heard old antique record player music just playing at 3 a.m. out there on one of the camp outs.
That was weird.
The chains rattling out there all around us.
Especially when the chains were behind you.
Yeah, in between us. It was like we were side by side right there.
We staring at each other.
And
do you hear that?
The chains started rattling right here. It froze my body. I couldn't even turn and look at Fred. I was like, did you hear that? We just didn't even. I felt like if I looked back, it was going to hit me with that chain or knock us out, or it was just that close. But there was nothing there. There's a lot of paranormal things that happen alongside the process of out there tracking Bigfoot, and I think people are getting confused with thinking Bigfoot's doing it when the reality is there's some shit out there we don't know about. What's going on, Matt? Wanda? No, we're not scientists. We just been out there in the field a lot, and we've seen the experience a lot, on and off camera. We've been through some shit out there in the woods. Enough to say that I don't know. We still don't know. The cave is freaky. Yeah, I've been procrastinating with that cave. And we both have, but it's coming. That cave's coming, guys.
Can't get into the cave.
We can get into it. We can get into it.
Don't forget about the maze guys. It's coming up too.
Oh, we're under 100. We're under 100 from 5,000 guys. I forgot about that. We're gonna have to spend a night at that damn maze.
Tell your friends, man.
I told you to stop doing that shit. Quit subscribing.
Let them know. Like them subscribe.
Wait till spring and start subscribing again. Then we can go out there and spend the night in the cold and the warm instead of being in the cold.
Let's get them up there, man.
Afro, what? Yeah, blankets in the maze. We're gonna do it. Don't think we ain't. We've been out there in the rain. We've been out there in the snow, spending the night. Don't get it messed up. We're gonna do it, guys. We had to. That's just how we are. We coming up on 5,000. We're what 95, 90 short of 5,000. We're gonna have to disappear and go to the maze and spend the night there. But I appreciate that. It means a great deal to us. Even though I told you guys not to until I can't get to them. Until we get out there. But Scott Malika found a lot of pictures from the bluff area from these last two videos. That's coming up. That's coming up probably here in the morning. You guys will see a good bit of nice shots of that clan. Right. Right. I'm just getting caught up on you guys' comments real quick. The maze kind of reminds me of Purple Haze. Gene? How? What's going on, Bree? Good to see you on here. Lydia.
The maze is on film too.
Yeah, if you guys want to go back on there, check out what the maze looks like. It's on the channel. Headed to the maze. Just type in Jeff Friend headed to the maze. It's on there. But that's where we'll be spending the night at, inside that little cave, back into this little rock face. Hey, Frank.
Are you serious? $100. Wow.
Hey, Frank, man. You go. Fred disappeared on me, and Frank somebody gonna give me CPR over here. Are you for real, Frank? Hey, I need some help. Fuck. Frank. I don't know what to say, man. Frank. Man, let me roll a cigarette here. Let me get the bugler out. You guys. You know what? You know what, Frank? That's going to go on lights. That's going to go on lights right there. What you just did just bought us some lights, man, and that means a lot. Thanks. You the man, Frank. That you see me rolling bugler, man. That shook me. I'm what? Right now, that means a lot, Frank. Right, right, Mom. That's just. I thought that's the second time it done stopped my heart. It just. I'm gonna need some paddles on standby over here to keep that shit just chill, calm down, man. That means a lot, Frank, man. Man, I don't even know what to say. Thanks ain't even gonna cover it. Thanks ain't even gonna cover it. But Frank, you're the man. Lydia, yes, I did, and no, I didn't. So on the post office box, I keep saying I'm gonna have an address, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and it's like it's the slow roll. I got to fill out. I got the application. I had to fill out the application. I got the photo ID with my address on it, and now they want me to come up with a copy of my lease, a copy of 2 forms of mail. It's just they want everything, but my man, just to get a post office box, I need so much that I don't have, that I have to obtain and get credit, whatever, just to prove who I am and where I live, just to get a box. They're putting me through the ringer, but it's coming. The process is slowly rolling. I'll definitely have a mailbox soon, post office box real soon. And I'm gonna post it as soon as they finally give me the key. But I pretty much everything's in there. I got it's paid for, but I got them my photo ID. I got them 2 forms of mail. Now I got to get them a copy of a lease of some sort that says that I'm from here. And by the next video, it'll be posted up, guys. That's right, Lee. That's what I said. Man, you guys are amazing. But right, Frank is the man. I can't say nothing. He had me speechless for a minute. Oh, there's Jill. I see you, Jill. How about the empty lot up in the street and put a box on it? Right. That's a good idea, really. But the process coming. I definitely had a box. I just got to get that one more, or I think 2 more pieces of paper for proof of where I live and who I am. And I got to take it down to them, and they'll give me the key. I have the post office box pretty much. I know which one it's going to be. They ain't releasing it to me until I get that 2 pieces of information. I know, Joe, I know. But it's a good idea, though. So much red tape for the law. It really is. It's it's really becoming a prison planet. It's what it seemed like to me. Is there's so many hurdles and loopholes just to do the stupidest things. It don't make sense. It don't make no sense.
Sounds crazy.
Real mama, you're right. They do take too much, but every little bit does help out. That is every little bit definitely helps out, especially right now with the trials and tribulations of life and trying to get out there and do everything that we want to do. It's a bitch. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's why I need moderators.
That's what you're saying. Next 30%.
Yeah, I think it is 30%. I'm not really sure on that, but either way, it don't matter. It helps us out. Every little bit helps out, but don't get friendly with Rich. you will get a possum in the mail. Rich. Oh yeah, I know. You got it. Hey, it's everything that comes in the mail is going to be opened on camera, unless on the envelope it says read privately, then that'll be off camera. But like on Friday Night Live right now, we're sitting here having a conversation. I could be opening up you guys' packages or some of you guys' fan mail. I mean, we're going to start doing that too. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the reasons why I want to get that post office box going. It's a better way for us to communicate with you guys. So what is YouTube?
YouTube getting 45. So
doesn't matter, Gene. I mean, come on, man. What you'll say? I got here late. Did you get your equipment? Not yet, Jill. Not yet. There's a lot of complications with it. There's
real close to can't wait to send gifts.
With everybody sending bombs in the mail and everything and this and that, it's making it harder to ship shit from overseas. So we going we waiting. If it comes, it comes. If not, we're gonna have to figure out another way to get it. But that's where it's at. Right? Yeah, you're right, Mom. I don't know. They didn't. I don't think they were sent flares. I don't know what all they were sent in there, but I know that it was held up. It got sent back out day before yesterday, or about today's Saturday morning. It got sent back out. I want to say so, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, somewhere in there, we should be hearing something about it. If not, then I don't know what to say on that. Lady, you really ain't lying, but what can you do? You gotta take the good with the bad. And Frank that was a good thing, Frank. That did mean a lot. It helped us out. You see the lighting we're working with. I took the best lighting for the live stream the other day, and YouTube or somebody scrambled it out. It wouldn't even let us load it up. I see you on there, Julie. Yeah, I did. I was thinking Nah, you caught me, Julie. You caught me. I ain't even gonna lie, Julie. I forgot about you. Damn, you got me. My bad. Just for that, Julie, you're gonna be my new moderator. You and one other person. If you don't mind. Amelia, what? real mama. Okay, that's cool. I will make you my moderator right after this live stream. You and Sandra both will be. Jill, hey, you're like a commercial for me, Jill. I never once really told nobody about the Patreon account. You're the first person to even mention the Patreon account. I don't even post it on my YouTube account. I don't know why. I just don't know. My grandson turns 1 on the 23rd, and we were feeling gotta start shopping. I already know. I already know, Brenda. Hey, Christmas is coming. That's that time of year again. It really is. I already, you ain't got to explain nothing to me. Believe me, I know. January 23rd. Shit. It's almost close to my birthday. My birthday is March 23rd. This cat is on my damn nerve. What is he doing? Go away, kitty. I was just getting caught up on you guys' comments. Yeah, Joe, you're hired. You definitely do the marketing. Got other girls for the moderating. Hey, we on the road. We getting
On the roll.
we getting it going. Michelle says sell posters. We're getting ready to come up with some T-shirts, guys. We're gonna do some like a show after Christmas. I'm thinking about after all that's over with. Oh, Cookie's right here, man. Cookie. She's right here beside me.
Just know that.
Cookie's, she's like glued to me 24/7. What was I saying?
T-shirts, January.
Oh, okay. Right after Christmas, guys, I'm gonna come out with a line of T-shirts into the woods with us. Pretty much, I don't really know the design, the layout yet. We had some in
You guys have
mind.
any ideas?
We were going to do something for November, but there's just too much going on. It don't look like it's going to happen. But come January, we're going to start some T-shirts, do some T-shirts, and hope you guys help us out and grab a couple T-shirts. Not even just grab one T-shirt, grab your size, send us a picture of you wearing it.
So photos with your
Put it
autograph
up,
on.
yeah. So what?
Sell photos with your autograph on them.
Well, yeah, we can do that too.
Money Mike would be cool. Money Mike T-shirt, I think. Sell plus size shirts too.
The logos, yeah.
I'll buy a shirt.
We're talking about marketing now. You guys are great. It's just you guys are amazing.
I need a 4X.
Coffee must go well too. There you go. Hey,
I said Mike.
Money Mike.
Money Mike's fired.
Mike's on Money Mike. We do it for y'all. As soon as something happens, he's the first one. Dad, he's gone. It would be a good Christmas gift, but I think we're gonna wait till after Christmas is over and like January, start pushing them out. We'll have all sizes, all sizes.
Somebody says I need a 5X for red on.
Bigfoot with Money Mike and Strangle. Hey, that's a good idea. Actually, don't be surprised if that don't pop up on that shirt. That'd be a good shirt. Or even on the back, have a Bigfoot choking Money Mike out. Talk about we do this for you, and then Into the Woods with Jeff on the front or something. It'll be something interesting, guys. It ain't gonna be no BS. Michelle. That's even a better one yet. Have one on the front with a Bigfoot holding a spider web with a spider hanging down, get ready to hit on top of me or something, or bats flying around my damn head, or Fred climbing down and popping up out of a hole. I mean, there's a few good ideas we can put on some shirts. It's later in the near future. Later in the near future, it's coming, guys. It just everything takes time.
Fucking power stick.
Shit with a stick. This shit's fresh. And then I don't even realize I'm doing it until after I'm like, damn, I'm sitting there putting in shit. But I'm poking sticks with shit. But you don't realize out in the woods, it's just like you're getting caught up in a moment. And then after you're doing it, it's like, why am I playing in this? It's like a big gallon of shit laying on the ground and I'm poking at it with a stick. And he's filming me doing this for everybody to see what I'm doing. It's like, why?
Mike shakes head.
Oh, yeah. I had to get Mike on that one. That haircut, he went hours with that haircut, guys. The girls took the clippers and hit him. He was too quick. I tried to cut the cord, and then that would have been a done. Mike was on it. He seen what I was up to. He stopped that. So I took the clippers and threw them to the girls, and the girls took off and they hid them clippers for hours. Mike begged me for hours to cut his hair.
They couldn't find the clippers.
It was so funny. But I finally fixed it after he done cried for a few hours. I had to. He made me feel bad a little bit. His girlfriend was crying with me. I had to cut it. I couldn't let him go to school like that. I would have had the worst dad of the year award for sure on that one. Hoodies and sweatshirts. I don't know. Them cost a little bit more. That's why we're just at first just to start it off. I want to do t-shirts, and then as it goes, then we can do the hats, the hoodies, the sweatshirts, the sweat outfits, or we can go on with a whole clothing line there. But we got to start somewhere, and I guess we start with the t-shirts first, and then if them take off, and then we'll just keep it going on that part of it. Guys, we ain't never gonna stop looking for Bigfoot. We're not gonna get scared. We're not just gonna disappear off the face of the planet. If we do come looking for us, 16 together, that means that they done got us. You better come and get us, cause
don't nigga adult when he squeezes his mic. That.
That's a good idea. That's a brilliant idea. Have a money squeeze. That'd be great. That'd be perfect. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. That would be perfect to have a dog, Mike saying that, and then torture Mike with it. Right. Every girl he ends up with, I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give a dog to her.
The dogs be out there.
That's a good one. What's the square mile or miles that you are searching in for Bigfoot? It's vast. It's a couple different spots. It's not just one spot. Bigfoot land is in one side of a mountain on its own. The ravine is 2 mountains over and down in between, like 3 mountains. The cave is a whole nother mountain, and it's like there's maybe 15 miles in between each spot that we go to. 15, 20 miles maybe in between each spot. I'll take that back. 2 spots on the same stretch, really, but 2 mountains in between 2 mountains. Mm-hmm. It's hard to explain, but there's 3 spots: the ravine, the Bigfoot world, and the cave is they're all in 3 different total areas, 3 total different areas. You cover over 2 miles each spot. It don't end. They don't end. It's, you know what it kind of reminds me of? The best way to explain it: a deer. When a deer is born, the mother, the doe, will take the deer on its cycle, and it'll stay on one certain cycle throughout that day. And by the time the next morning comes, they do the same cycle every day, like one gigantic circle. Bigfoot's got this more vast of an area. If you follow it, it circles down to the bottom, down to the creek, out around. It like circles into many different spots, and it's like they're on a cycle too, like the deer are.
Damn, Julie, I thought you was ever Mike. You found out.
Tell Mike to come see if Bigfoot be in my bed. Hey, good Julie.
Last I heard, he traded Mike in.
Do you have a logo for your merchandise? Not yet. Not yet. Nothing other than Into the Woods with Jeff. But we'll get a couple. We do this for you. That's Mike's logo. You already know that. Fair no hole. I mean, there's a couple we can pick up that's been there that we've been saying. You just gotta play by ear. Take a couple of you guys' great ideas and just run with it. So, did I miss something? Wait a minute. You girls are crazy, and my mom's in on this shit too, so I gotta really watch what's going on here. Are they different clans? How? Good question. Um, Bigfoot World is one clan, and I'm thinking, let's see here. They're different clans. The Cave Clan and Bigfoot Land is two total different clans altogether. Two total different ways they act. They look totally different. Everything about them is different. Now, down in the ravine and Bigfoot Land is the same clan. I pretty much believe that Bigfoot Land and down in the ravine is both the same clan, and over at the cave is a whole different bunch in itself. Gene said there's about 6 different Bigfoot supers. I need a search party. Why you need a search party, Julie? Oh, I know. I know. Don't answer. I already know. Just like human voting. Right. Lauren said, have the cops ever try to talk to you about what you do? Yeah, it's actually surprised me. I was pumping gas. I was actually pumping gas at a gas station, and a state trooper came out of the store. And as he was coming out, going to his cruiser, he said, "Hey Jeff, great video." And that blew my mind. That caught me off guard because I'm used to the opposite effect from the police force, and to have officers say, "Hey Jeff, that's a great video." I mean
That's creepy.
It's like a change. It's a change in pace. Tracy Cook, she's been a subscriber from day one. Her husband is a retired police officer, and he's defended me a couple times on some things. And I mean, all cops ain't bad. And I used to think that majority of them are corrupt and this and that, but uh, hey, all cops ain't bad. You have a lot of them that abuse their piece of metal, but there's a couple that there's some good ones out there. All humans ain't bad, and then cops are humans too. They put their pants on just like we do. They got a job they got to do. It's just some of them take advantage and step their boundaries of their job. Jill, pick a name of business that would be easy to sell one day when you want to retire. Jeff, pick a name of a business that would be easy to sell one day when you retire. Lydia, for real, Lydia? And I've been talking to you all this time. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Hey, they're not all bad. And that's what I'm. Don't come and take me to jail, Lydia. You're federal and shit. But all cops ain't bad. I mean, even Lydia is a great person. I talked to her a lot of times, and I'm just now finding out that she's. But that's proof right there that you can't judge. You really can't judge a person. I'm lost. You just got me lost on that one. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, it's a different experience when that happens to you. And all police force ain't bad. There's a lot of good ones left out there. And I really am. I really am. But you guys are great. You guys are. I love you guys that believe in what you do. Thanks, Lydia. I mean, that's what one thing about us. There's nothing about us that's a script at all. There's nothing scripted here. We go turn the camera on and go out for a venture and then look for something to happen, and something usually happens, and it just ends up weird. It's just weird how everything plays out. It turns out to be a pretty good video. What you see is what you get. That's it, Jill. Whether we get anything or not, I still put it up. Whatever we go out there and do, whatever happens, it happens.
If we don't see nothing, we don't think we see
nothing. We still put it up, and then it turns out that you guys find a couple things running across there. Yeah, so with us, it's definitely 100% real, because we just go out there, we turn the camera, we find a good location where there's structures, they start throwing rocks and shit, turn the camera on, and whatever happens that you're experiencing at the same time we're experiencing it. So our reactions sometimes is real, 100% real. So if I accidentally say some wrong shit in the spur of the moment, like the bats, lay down and have a smoke break, I'm trying to get out of the cave with these bats on top of my head. Hey, you might start cussing or say some shit you ain't supposed to and end up getting demonetized. And it's just, you gotta do what it's there's nothing fake about it. That's what makes us us, because what we do and the shit that he does, climbing down in these damn holes. One of these days he's gonna start down in one and just get ripped down there and disappear. Like, what the fuck? Where's Frank at? He go walk into something that he just don't want to walk into. But until that day comes, we're gonna keep filming.
We'll keep going.
Blood smoke at them. Yeah, we might get our ass whooped. We pull that shit. And then, right on. Just hit that like button for Jeff. Thanks, Lydia. Juice. I don't know what that means, so I didn't even show it. Yeah. They might like that smoke. Hey, Ma, there's a federal agent up there. Didn't you just read? You better read the comments, Ma. She talk about the bugler smoke right here. Lydia. I'm just playing, baby. But that's good to know. It's good to know we got some friends on that side of the field.
What was y'all when they picked me up on that bullshit?
The bugler smoke. And that, what do you think? You see, Ray? And this is the shit I gotta quit. This what's put me into the hospital every other week. I tried that. I'm trying to quit smoking, but my insurance won't cover it. No, Bree. Hey, Bree. Oh, yeah. We're going to change the subject. We are going to talk about this. Yeah, I'm not going to let you guys do it. Even Lydia getting in on this conversation. Hey, Mike, get me in trouble one of these days. And Jill, there goes Jill. I know Kathy coming. You guys change the subject. Let's talk about that like button. If you ain't hit that like button, push that like button. Yeah, Cherokee. We got Cherokee in the family. Mom should have told you that.
Yeah, you said earlier.
My mom told him. Yeah, we got some Indian blood in us. We got some deep. One thing about Indians, they hold a grudge. They have one hell of a temper, and don't ever piss one off. You know, because they will get revenge. Believe me, you're not gonna like it at all. Do not mess with no kind of them Indians, man. Trust me, they're in the family. I know that Indian temper is not something you want to mess with. I already did when I got on Brenda. Cheech and Chong. See, there you go. Oh, I'm Cherokee too. I know about that grudge, the temper. I know all about it. Believe me. Great grandmother is full blooded. Yeah. See, guys, you ain't even hearing it from me. You heard it from my mom herself, Jill. You're right. That's the Indian coming out. That's the shit talk about right there. When it comes to Indians, they here comes Gene. Listen, I'm gonna hang my kid Maria by her feet for that cupcake shit. And my mom with her Bodine. You realize you got 5,000 people calling me Bodine now? And Gene, Maria, you realize there's 5,000 people out there calling me cupcakes? So between my mom and Gene, not Gene, Maria, we're gonna have a special meeting. I'm retiring this week. I'm just a person free to play. Congratulations! I know you had a hell of a journey on that one. That long, entertaining career. I bet you had. I can only imagine out there in the field, Lydia, and the line of work that you was doing, and I commend you for it because there probably more than 100 times you put your life on the line for somebody else. I mean, not even for your own self. You put your life on the line for somebody else.
The logo around the cupcake.
We commend you for that.
They're trying to make t-shirts for cupcakes now.
No.
In the woods with a cupcake in the middle.
No, can't do. We're not going to do no shit like that. Gene, you trying to get yourself blocked on here?
Oh, damn. Not. Don't you say no? Never been a podcast yet.
I never made a podcast yet.
Don't start now.
Don't start with us. Don't start with us. Here, give me some coffee before I go to jail.
Sure.
I work serial crime and missing children mostly. Did you? I'm not gonna go there. I mean, I must say something. I ain't want to say. You know what came to mind though? On the news, where all these priests getting prosecuted. You said that and the first thing came to my mind is you should have started there. But that's a sad career. That's damn, Lydia. You made my mind think. And when you go into that field, especially when on missing kids, and then you find that missing kid, and then you find them, man,
it's all bad.
Shit, Lydia, it's one you don't smoke. I understand if you do. Don't think I don't, because living a life like that of searching for missing kids and then finding them, I can only imagine the mental, the physical abuse that you went through. I mean, that shit. That's sad. You made me feel bad for you, Lydia. Damn. But that's you helping them kids at the same time.
I got drunk a little too much. Keep the good work, Jeff. I'll be watching. Thanks, Frank. We'll see you.
Take it easy, Frank.
They wait tomorrow. Like, damn, I don't like that much.
Oh, he was drunk.
Yeah, been drinking all night.
Frank was drunk and done that all. He gonna wake up. Oh shit!
Hey, don't watch our lives drunk, guys.
He said, "Damn, I was drunk and done did this. Where all my money go? He gonna be waking up talking to his old lady thinking she done spent his money. He done donated to the channel. Somebody has to do this. Yeah, Lydia, but man, they gotta be sad. That is sad. Missing kids. I can see missing people in general, but kids, you had a long career, and I'm actually glad that you're retired from it. Go take a year vacation somewhere out in the Bahamas and forget about everything that you've seen, heard, done. It seems like once you get out away from everything, you forget about that shit anyway. Just go out and enjoy life. Forget about all the dumb shit that you done went through, because I can only imagine. I'm gonna quit thinking about it, Lydia. But I commend you for all them years of the shit you had to go through. Right? And that blocking. Well, that's why I'm getting 2 moderators. Right after this live stream, I'm gonna have some moderators for it. Sandra. Who else was the moderator? Jill said mercy. I'm about to go back.
You can say real cough too.
No, I'll remember. Here in a second. Will Smith.
James Brolin streaming live.
You guys are cool. You guys are great, man. But for this week, we got a couple of things lined up.
There's definitely a sinkhole. It's where the mine collapsed.
Yeah, it caved in there. And I got word that they're going to blast that whole place in. It's even though they're sealed up, that they're getting ready to just
Blast and gave it all in.
Blast that whole top is down in. I'm gonna keep monitoring it. I'm gonna keep an eye on the area. But I did get word that that cave area, they're going to cave it in. They're going to blast it in, and that's what the reinforced barricades are for. Is for when. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me take care of this situation right now. Um, I'm not even going to say his name, but okay. Sorry about your bad luck. Any more want to get blocked while we're here? While I'm taking this little minute break, and I'll mind. Good luck. Bye. All right. Well, there's two people we won't be hearing from this evening or any other time. That's it. 300 seconds.
Mm.
I'll block him completely after this. But I'm closing all the cases here in Georgia too.
Caves.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everywhere. They're not just everywhere. I'm getting information from everywhere. Every single cave, even the tourist cave that they're giving tourist attractions to, giving tours down through, they're shutting them down, they're closing them off, they're blocking them up. I don't know what's going on with why they're doing. The excuse that I got from unofficial is because of the bats. They got the disease, the white nose. Finishing off, I understand all that. I understand they're trying to protect them, but caving their cave system in is protecting them. Blowing their holes up is protecting them. What about the bears? They're hibernating. They're getting ready going for hibernation. Where they're going to go? I mean, nothing they're saying is adding up or making any kind of sense. I mean, I can put two and two together and come up with my own conclusion, but I could be just, yeah, I mean, nobody really knows what's really going on or why they're doing what they're doing for what reason, but they're doing it. There's serious moves being made out there in the forest and with these caves, caverns, natural systems, whether it's old minings, they're shutting them down, they're sealing them up, and there's that's for the bats is not good enough. That's not a good enough excuse. If it was for the bats, then why would you blow up their hole?
Right.
Why would you cave it in if you're protecting the bats? That's killing the bats. So they're contradicting what they're saying, and at the same time, we're supposed to be having this fear of saying something of retaliation because we're exposing. It's the balance is borderline bullshit, but there's some shit going on that we really can't talk about without having to worry about our channel being attacked or us being attacked. But there really is something out there going on that some people need to open their eyes and look around in their own area, and then they can see for themselves. Look, the caves that you guys used to go to when you was kids, go back to them now and check them out. Chances are you can't get into them anymore. I have a cave a mile from here, Cass Paris. It's been open my whole life. Many people go up there. All the locals go up there, party, have a good time. It's just a spot to go to, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, they caved it in. They blasted it shut. Now nobody can get into it.
You block that guy too.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me block another one. Okay. Mary. Bye. I did the power of blocking suite, right, Jill? Hold on, Jill. I got you too right now while I'm thinking about it. Jill. And there was another one. Let me get to you guys real quick. I'm gonna make you guys my moderator. Where you at? Kathy. I'm gonna have three moderators.
Brenda, right?
Yeah.
Is that enough? So, we little Kathy is that.
All right, let's carry on. How many likes do you have now? 59. That's what's going on. Lorene, good to see you on. Kathy, Brenda, Jill, you guys will now see your name showing up a little bit different. And there's going to be one other person. I just got to remember who I said that I was going to make moderators. And Jill, I know you said you're going to be something else. Hey, Jill. Jeff, do you get orbs in your areas? Yeah, a lot. And areas, I get them in my house. I get shadows. There's a lot of weird paranormal shit. There's a lot of stuff that happens with this. Thanks, Kathy. Mary. You guys are all right. I think it was Mary. But I'm about to go back and I'm out to make sure for sure. I still want to know where the heat source is coming from. That's we all do. That's what's really weird. That I don't understand because for years that cave stayed at low temperature, a nice cold temperature, and there's a good 40, 50 degree it's good 90, 95 degree hot air coming out of there. There's too big of a change overnight. Something definitely happened in there.
That's not normal.
There's nothing about that place that's normal. Brown Dorothy there. You pick many, take me up. Okay, I got you. Because all three of you guys been subscribers from day one. Jeff said, do you think that
Bigfoot's 5,000 Tell two friends and so on. I know, Joe. I've been telling people.
No, Jill, chill out. Wait till springtime. Just calm down, Jill. We ain't trying to do it in the cold. We're like 95, 94 away from having to spend the night out there. Damn, Gene, you going through it again out there? Yeah, right. You'll learn. Where'd you go? Yeah, Brenda, you'll learn. You're still moderate. And Mary is too as well. More the merrier. Hey, I can't read everything. So
some more from there to get the word out.
Okay, Jerry, you got it.
Send me the info. We got this.
That'll work. That's what it was. You're the marketer, but you're gonna have to be a moderator too. Right. When we're going out next, I can't tell you. I can't tell you that because we are getting tracked and all this and that. But I can tell you where we're going next. Probably then the next spot we're going to check out in the daytime would be the upper. I want to go back up there above the waterfall and check out that area back through there, and then it looks like we're going to have to spend the night in that maze because you guys keep hitting that subscribe button, forcing me to go out there. I keep asking you, wait till spring, but it seems like I wake up and there's 45 more subscribers, and you guys are trying to just throw us out in the cold, I feel like. But hey, it is what it is. We got to do it. We'll do it. And thanks for hitting that like button. That means a lot up there. You guys are great. Your son asked for more haircuts lately. Nah, he ain't gonna ask for no haircut in a while. He was bugging me for that haircut for months. For a while, Dad, I need a haircut. Cut my hair. Then it hit me. It's the best time to get some revenge on me. I thought, okay, here, film this shit. You're gonna want to film this one. I was going to take the hot sauce. As you see me set it back behind there, after I cut it, trimmed him, after I hacked him up, I was going to take the hot sauce instead of using the alcohol neck. I was going to get the hot sauce back here and light his ass up and have her film it. But he caught me with the hot sauce. That didn't happen. I was going to cut the cord, but he caught me with that. So I had to end up just hiding the damn clippers from him for a few hours and let him think that he was going to school like that. He ain't gonna want another haircut for a couple of years. He gonna let that grow down to his feet before he asks me to cut that. David, it's freezing out. But these past 2 days, it wasn't bad. It's like it gets cold out there. Freezing. If it ain't raining, it's 35 degrees out there. And then the next day it's like 70. Next day is 45. And then the next day I'm up there at the hospital with ammonia. It's like, what the hell do you do with this weather? This weather's crazy out here. And that's another thing that's holding us from getting out there. We can't get a break in anybody that's living in Pennsylvania, you guys know that it's like a female with menopause. This weather don't know if it's hot or cold, or if it's sweating. It's like, what do you do with it? Lately, anymore, you cannot predict this weather. you next door. You're probably going through the same BS we're going through. Tomorrow, I'm expecting to go outside and go ice skating and shit. It was like 70 this morning. The day is nice, and after 5, it gets chilly. Yeah, that's what it's been doing here. Yeah, Brenda, you're in PA. You're what, Greensburg? You're not that far. You're right down the street from us. We're in Collinsville. You should be able to build a big snowman inside of your yard. Why would I want to build a snowman? You ain't see the snowman they threw at Mike last winter? Mike didn't even see it coming. I don't know how. They threw a whole snow image, threw a whole snowman on top of Mike. He'd see it coming. How you not see a 6-foot snowman flying in the air coming at you? They buried him with that damn thing. It's on this channel. If you guys want to go back and check it out. I think it's called Mike Caught a Snowman. I think that's what it's called. What's going on, Bobby Joe? Dojo. Oh, I didn't know that. Do I have to remember your name? Jeff, did the Bigfoot go underground for winter? They go underground all year long. But what I haven't figured out yet, what they do, if they like the bears, they plug up for 3 months and they just sleep, and they load for the 3 months through the hard months, through the serious winter months, and come back up, or do they just push it off? I don't know, but they're here. I've seen them in the wintertime here. They're scarce. I don't think they come up as much, but I think they're still. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't answer that. I don't know if they migrate or in a couple just stay behind. The older ones stay behind, but they seem to be less in the wintertime, but they still seem to be here during the winter. Because last winter we followed footsteps a couple of miles, their tracks a couple of miles back in. That's how we found Bigfoot land. Actually, it was following Bigfoot's footprints back to them rocks, and it led us straight into that area where we've been camping at up in Bigfoot land. I'm sorry you don't like our bullshit, but that's why we have live chats on Fridays, right, Kathy? You get on. See, that's why I like you guys. I don't gotta defend myself, and I don't gotta sit there and be a dick and keep individual. You guys do that shit for me.
Do the daytime in the waterfall. We said before we have it on film once.
That's coming up next. That's the next.
We'll do it again.
That's the next video. That's the next set of series coming up. Is the daytime event out there.
They want to try to get Sheila's World there. Then pretty soon we'll be spending the night that maze with that 5,000.
That's pretty much the next line. That's the lineup. The next 3 coming up lined up. I just can't give you guys a time on when.
Yeah, but nobody knows about the maze not till we the 5,000. We ain't playing that.
Yeah. So that's the lineup. We're going to the waterfall. We're going to
Sheila's World,
and we're going to spend the night at that maze. Kathy, good night. Oh, you're not leaving. You're telling them good night, or I don't know. I've been back and forth with it. I do got to get caught up on a couple of you guys' questions on there. At least it didn't snow, Lauren. Don't. Hey, why'd you hold your breath? Because now that you said that, it's going to snow.
Like 3 foot.
I wonder if the waterfall gets frozen. I don't know. That waterfall just like on the rain season. It's not all year long. It don't run like that all year long. Like in the hot summer months, it just trickles down through. Right now it's gushing up because of all the rain we had, but it's not always like that. It's not always that loud. Um, I follow the Bible, especially relating the end time Bible prophecy. Hey, Kathy, um, moderators are about to make me unsubscribe. Abby says when it rains, at least it doesn't have it. Right. You're so right, Laura. Yeah, you're right, Gene. I think there's a few natural springs that come run down off of there, but I don't think that waterfall is one of them. I think that waterfall there is just a runoff from the top of the mountain down, and it's really mainly only like that through the rain season when the snow's melting. It's only allowed like that through them times. Dojo, yeah, that's my mom said it best. It is what it is, and I made him a moderator for a reason. If you don't like it, go ahead and unsubscribe, because I ain't gonna let no sleep over it. You like us, you like us. If you don't, you don't, and that's the way it is. I mean, I'm not gonna say here.
Either way, we're gonna keep doing our videos,
right? It's not gonna stop. World ain't gonna stop spinning because you don't like who I picked as a moderator. That's deal with it. I like who I picked as a moderator. It must be doing their job right. Keep up the good work, guys. I believe that we are in the end days. Cindy, we are. We definitely are. Be cool. We do get serious at times. Yeah, we do. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to get to know each other. BS. I mean, our first few years was more about just us in the field. You getting to know us and what we do, what we're about. And we started this Friday Night Live as for a chance for us to get to know you guys. So sometimes we do goof off, and sometimes we don't even talk about Bigfoot. We talk about shit that don't even pertain to anything, really. It's just our way of getting to know you guys, of us getting to know you as well. If you already getting to know us a little bit better than what you see on film. So with that being said, it's just you gotta take the good with the bad, and we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. But we do get serious at times, and we play, and that's what we do. That's what humans are. What's about. That's what this channel is about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and show that, and then we're going to talk about that. You say whatever you sucked up and now feel you have the power to shit on others. That's what it's called, is shit chicks.
Shit click.
Shit clicks. I mean, I don't have any power of anything. And that's where, you know what? With that being said, why don't you just go ahead and unsubscribe if you feel that way? Because I ain't got time for it. I mean, we could be talking about some other things. More important or more interesting or even more funnier than what we're talking about now. Let's move on and change the subject a little bit. I believe in the good Lord too. How about this? See ya.
Mm-hmm.
I agree as well. I agree. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate you guys, man. 66 thumbs up. That you guys are all right. Yeah, the moderators did good. Sorry, Lydia. You was the one. You was the one. My bad, Lydia. All right, that's it. The 4 moderators that I picked are going to be the moderators, and them are the other moderators that I'm going to pick. Did I just pick the wrong? No. You never know with me. But right? Gene the Grassman is a type of Bigfoot. He's from Norway. What's going on? What's your name, Jern? 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 I can't see it. How many total and different types of Bigfoot or something else have you seen since you started looking? That's a good question, and
hard to answer.
That's real hard to answer because
it's in a white one.
Yeah, I mean the way they look, I don't. It's a it's a hard question to answer because I don't know nothing about them. I mean, they're all different. They all look different in their own way. The clan that we've been messing with, that we always see for the past few years, they mainly get the rocks thrown at us. There's some weird ones in that clan, and I pretty much chalk it up to I don't know if they're inbreeding or what's going on with them, but some of them look a little bit deformed and retarded to where some of them have no hair on their face and they look more human. And there's quite a bit of them that's got a lot of hair on their face, and I don't know if it's the same, if they're all the same. They're from the same clan, but they're all different types. But they're all in. So I don't know I don't know how to answer that question on how many different types because I don't know how that works with them because that whole clan looks different in their own way. It's that's the best way I can explain that. Good to see you on here, Bobby Joe. I almost totally missed it. My favorite night. I'm so happy I'm still on. What's going on, Bobby Joe? You ain't missed nothing. Nothing. I mean, few things. You might want to go back and check out. We had a good, interesting conversation tonight. I mean, it wasn't too bad. We had some better ones, but it wasn't the worst one. Dude, she says some are ugly. Yeah, some are like monsters, but some are like teddy bears. It's hard to explain. It's weird, but they're all in the same tribe. But one thing I did notice when you get close to them, they all, no matter what, all of them, they either go like this or they'll take their arm and go like this. They always cover from like the nose down.
Hide their face.
I don't know why, but every last one of them does it. They all do it. Every film you see, every picture of real Bigfoot you see, and it's like of their face, they're doing this or they're doing this. They're always blocking from this down. I don't know why they do that. Maybe because of the white teeth, they know that it stands out, but they're always blocking. They're always covering. They're always doing that. I don't know why, but I've seen it. I've seen them all do it. They all do it. They always cover it from here down, and that's one thing I never really understood why they do it, but they all do it. Every spot I've ever seen, every encounter I've had, they was doing that. What are some of the tallest and shortest Bigfoots or creatures have you seen? I've seen myself. I can only speak for myself. Well, actually, as a team, we've seen Mike found a baby. It was like 3 or 4 foot tall underneath that tree. We all seen it. It was a little thing, little guy. I don't know if it was a baby or older one. We, me and Carrie seen a full grown 7 foot sitting with a little 4 foot individual while the mom was holding a little infant baby. We got clear pictures of that it's on Facebook if you guys ain't check that out. Um, they're pretty much all sizes from 9 foot down to 2, 3 foot. I never really seen anything bigger than that, anything bigger than 9. Other than that Todd Standing film that he did, that thing looked to be over 15 feet, but I never seen nothing that big. I found a footprint. It was what 21, 22 inches long. It scared me when I found that footprint that big, but I never seen anything taller than probably 8, 9 feet. Um, I've been seeing that look like that they may have a touch of Down syndrome. Yeah, like that's what I was talking about. Sort of like they're interbreeding or something. Like there's something you can something that's off with them that you know that ain't right. When you see them, it's hard to explain. It's like when with humans, you look at a human, you know if he's a little off, you can see if he's like retarded or it's same aspect with I don't like using that word, but it's like the same aspect of of that. It's cool. It's cool, Leonard. I understand fully. Hey, you have a good night, buddy. I'll check you out next Friday night live. Take it easy. We're gonna be heading to bed here soon too. So it seems like once you hit that certain age, around 9 o'clock, that bed calls my name. It's the older you get, the earlier that clock gets. It's weird.
So bad.
Wrong turn is a perfect example, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't think it's humans interbreed. It's definitely a species in its own, but I just don't know what's going on with them species. There's definitely something wrong with some of them. Oh, Gene, yeah, you can tell when somebody's a little touched by the way they look. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's the same aspect with uh with the Sasquatch. There's something you can see that there's something wrong with them. You just don't really know what. Fort me is for loving it. Um, Praying that everyone gets right with God now through His Son Jesus. Yep, Jesus. Can't keep up with you guys. Slow down for old lady. Right, Kathy? Yeah, but it's getting about that time. It's getting about that time, guys. Any last questions? Any last comments before we go ahead and head to bed? Cut it short. We got a long weekend ahead of us coming up. A lot of tracking to do coming up here in these next couple of days, guys. I want to get some good footage before the snow starts coming down. I want to get out there and see what they're doing for this fall. Another thing I want to throw in there that I noticed that on this last trip out, they're starting they're sticking little sticks about a foot long into the ground, and there's food stashes. They're filled with nuts. They'll stick a stick in the ground and dig a hole and pack that hole full of nuts. And I'm finding them stashes all through there. I know that there's no squirrel sticking a stick in the ground hiding his nuts. They don't do that. But that's something. That's another thing I learned this week that they're doing through the fall. It probably helps them get through the winter. They'll go back through with them sticks sticking in the ground and digging nuts out of the hole and then start eating them nuts.
By the falls. Brenda said, "Leave some fruit by the falls."
We can do that, Brenda. We're going. That's our next trip out. We're going out to them waterfalls, and I want to check up out top because we got the monkey sounds up there. There's a big nest up in the canopy. It's like interweaved up in the canopy where it seemed like they're walking up on top of the canopy. So I want to check that out a little bit better. I want to see why a state game land is more posted private property. I want to film and document that. So this week gonna be a little bit interesting coming up. We just got to get out there and do it, get it done. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Mom, good night. Love you. Rest you guys. Wait, it will be nice offering. They will. Yeah, Brenda, that you're right. I'm definitely gonna take something out there for him. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna leave it so no other animals go up there and take it. Just I gotta keep it like animal proof to where Bigfoot gets it and not the animals. Brenda, Lydia, Jill, Real Mama, y'all have a good night. Mom, I love you. David, everybody, Kathy, stay tuned for this next event because it's gonna be. I don't even gotta tell you guys. You guys already know what's gonna be. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna film whatever happens. No matter good or bad. We're just gonna go out and check out the spot and see what happens. Until then, stay tuned for the next one, guys. And guys, thanks for everything.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the protection over here when they start attacking. You guys are great, and I can't ask for nothing less than that. Until then, Eric, Mike, James. All right, guys. You have a good night.